In this episode I finished this project's very first house, and I finally pushed myself to start building off start. But before all that, I owe you a short explanation on my curved road design. I start with 3 rail sections. First off, I need a smooth inner edge, finished with 1x2 tiles. Using jumper plates and the tile's ability to move along one stud allows a quite perfect radius. Between the rails, I use different wedge plates. Then another layer of tiles to fill the gaps. I can't cover up all studs, but then I feel like it's good enough considering the parts I have. A row of 1x4 tiles on the outside is all I can show for now. To continue, I first needed to prepare some very specialized mills plates. All the tiled off area and the little rock pillar will make a lot more sense in a few minutes, but before I get to all that, I can now finish the road. A string of wedge plates held together with 2 hinges neatly hugs the rails. Already integrated is the beginning of a small pier. To blend the off-start pier and the very on-start water together, I tried a line of dark green. Next up, I'd like to show you a bit of an experiment. Even though I want weird angles throughout the build, I'm not too keen to build overly complicated houses. The idea is to fill the gaps with simpler rock elements. And because a cliff as high as the neighboring buildings would look pretty stupid, I thought a small round tower is the best way to go. But let me be humble here for a second. This is likely the most brilliant thing I've ever built, and with surprisingly few pieces. But I can't take full credit. To build the rock wall with snot is nothing new. My main inspiration was the huge Geonosis mock by Solid Brick Studios. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out. The small rock arch might not make much sense geologically, but I don't really care. It looks dope. To finish the episode, I'll quickly show you one of the adjoining houses to get an idea how this is going to come together. Returning to the project's very first building, it finally gets a backside and a rather tall base. The techniques are nothing new, only the spiral staircase is a recent concept. I now realize the first row of houses will be quite tall, but once I'll start on integrating the other buildings, it'll all make sense, hopefully. For now, let's enjoy the progress made so far. If you'd like to see how I get myself out of this off-start mess and finally bring some elevation to the build, YouTube will gladly remind you about new uploads. And naturally, I'd appreciate you pressing lots of buttons as well. Meanwhile, I'd recommend checking out episode 1, where I've shown the building techniques in more detail. Until next time, stay healthy, creative, and true to yourself.